sign, Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Say it like a mantra. Yeah, we're dancing, we're grooving. Good morning. I love it. It's very early here. And I am dappled in sunlight, exactly the way I like to be. I did have a beautiful flag here, which is now here. Don't worry, I got a napkin here under my mug, so I respect the flag. It's an old French flag, and I think it's the best way for me to keep it on. Yesterday I'm jabbering on about the unseen, and then I got some trickster spirits with me that like literally floop, and the unseen was literally subtly seen. Yeah, you gotta watch the woods in the back there. I think I do have to edit these a little bit, but if you check it out, sometimes you'll see little critters running around. I think a possum. I think it was that same video. That's how I saw the possum. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I was about to look at this, Scorpio. You are right in the bottom. You are. If you're new, you don't know that I shuffle this deck 108 times. I'm a Vedic reader. It's part of my own personal process because I say mantras and I count it out with mala beads. These happen to be spilling over my beautiful Chandra doll. It's a voodoo doll from Marie Laveau's. It's got a little moon right there. And this is a tranquility voodoo doll. And this beautiful container actually had a candle in it from the Flirty Girl. There's still a little bit left down there. But I love, it's made by Louisiana artisans. And so is this, by the way, also from the Flirty Girl. So, FLEURTY. You can get it online if you want. Or you can come to beautiful New Orleans and go to the store on Chartres Street. I think there might be one in the Garden District as well. I'm more of a French Quarter girl. I do go to the Garden District, but mainly, well, for Rum House, number 1, Sucre, number 2, number 3, of course, well, it's really number 1 is visiting relatives, you know what I'm saying? So the very first card out of the gate is you, my beautiful Scorpios. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, planetary placements, as well as North and South node of the Moon, and ascendants. Yes, here you are. Gender is fluid, so don't get upset if you aren't a man. Oh my gosh. Here, the King of Cups is known to hold back on love, but this looks like you are going for it. Big cup of love right there. Now that I said big cup, I'm choosing happy, and I'm staying positive. Oh my God, there's a lot of sugar in that. Thank goodness. I'm trying to avoid it, but then I can't sometimes. I need a little sugar. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Scorpio, because you and I have a lot in common. All right, so this is valor for me. The 7 of Wands is about defending yourself. Some of you could be defending love, the idea of love. You could be standing up for love in your life. And this guy keeps, you know what? I almost want to turn him around. It keeps popping up this way, and I do not know how or why. I literally go through the deck and turn around any cards, because I feel like those reverse cards are, no offense to other readers, but I kind of think it's a little lazy. And you can read what the card is telling you. It doesn't have to come to me reverse. Like, it doesn't have to be that obvious. Oh man, I need that coffee today. So this looks like, yeah, this looks like you're defending your position in love because someone, maybe someone with Pisces placement. By the way, if you look at the energy readings, I think I named it, what did I name it? New Moon energy readings, I think. The new moon is happening actually in the month of May. I think it's May 31st. May 30th? It's May 30th, I believe. Listen to my podcast if you want. And join me on Patreon. I do special energy readings, and I talk about the planets. I talk about Vedic astrology, and I talk about for an hour. It's awesome. I like it a lot, actually. I'm super happy doing this. Look at this. 7-7 of Wands, 7 of Cups. It looks like you're defending yourself, defending your valor in love, being brave in love. Someone was upside down, and they were making might have had some choices. You know how that goes, right? someone out there that you're with is like, you know, really like super good looking, like the King of Wands in the Light Seers Tarot deck. Here he is. It's on the back of the box here. Look at that King of Wands right there. Look at that man. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to give you guys the middle finger there. Look at him. He's so gorgeous. I like everybody, but man, he's good looking. I also like in that deck, I like the Queen of Pentacles. She's like my sort of epitome of beautiful. So beautiful. So here we are, here you are, right away. You're at the bottom of the deck too, so this is your energy all over the place. You got a big cup of love here that you're defending. You're holding your ground when it comes to love. That's what I'm seeing here. And someone else that you might have been with wasn't. Yeah, they might have had some choices. They might have had a lot of choices. I see some partying going on there. Wow. Oh, they got a big old ego, huh? Yeah, they do. All right. You know what happens when I get out here? I start sounding a little different. I noticed that the moment that I had grits the other day. Oh boy. All that, all those years spent in a university in the Northeast just sort of went away. Where I tried very hard to not sound like I do right now. So funny. Yesterday, wow. Some accent really came out there. Yep, you could tell that I have Creole relatives. Here's the Queen of Swords. I still see this as you, my beautiful Scorpios. You go from King of Cups to Queen of Swords because of this action here. Whatever's going on there, you are not happy about. Oh, and now you're becoming an emperor. This is progress. King of Cups, Queen of Swords to the Emperor. You are not happy with someone. You are holding back now. You were there for it. You were all in for it. You know, people out there that are sex positive but have a partner that's like, you know, monogamy is sort of their definition of love and what they want. And you do your best to, you know, you actually stick with what they ask for, but then they're not sticking with it. Yeah. I see sort of something like that for some of you out there. Remember, everything comes from a reader's context, so that's why when a reader's like, why are you doing this or whatever, it's because of some experience they've had and they're actually projecting, and I recognize I'm projecting because that's part of what I'm trained to do. You're cutting someone out. Although I do think this part of this, I think that this person's acting on your behalf. Yeah, I think you're cutting someone out, someone that wasn't doing well. Or I could see some of you might be going for something new after realizing that another person was kind of playing you. I mean, it could go either way, Scorpio, right? Like, I guess you could have been playing somebody, but I don't see that. That's not Scorpio energy. Pretty direct. If you just want a one-night stand, you say so. Usually, you're a fixed sign. You're the fire of water. You're a fixed sign, and you're magic. You know, you're like pure magic, 8th house. You know, so that's like really great sex. And you know, sudden illness, sudden death, medicine. So we can fix it, right? We get the skills to heal ourselves. We really do. Quite remarkable. I'm not a Scorpio. I can't reveal my actual sun sign, but I can tell you I got a lot of planets. A lot of planets. A lot of them. Whole stellium. So yeah, exciting. So I do see some sleepless nights having to do with some immature energy, some aggressive energy surrounding love. Somebody, for some of you, might have been coming in a little bit too hot, a little too aggressive for you. It was like hot and cold. It was like holding back and then all of a sudden, boom, rushing in. I do see that energy coming towards you for some of you. There's also some Cancerian energy on the board. So if you look at the energy readings that I did, I think they're called the new moon energy readings. Did I already say this? I might have. I need more coffee. That's what I need. Isn't that such a pretty setting though out there? Come on. I was visiting with the tiny human, you know. So this does look like you're putting the brakes on here. If you're not doing it, someone else is. Someone's got a lot of, I think I see some relationship anxiety, but I also see some sleepless nights because of someone's, I would say, abrupt actions when it comes to a relationship. Abrupt, unexpected, somebody coming in. I'm seeing Aries energy here, Mars energy, which is also in the Vedic tradition. Mars is also a ruler of Scorpio, but that doesn't mean that we like it any better when someone abruptly changes their mind, because that's not Scorpio energy, right? That's not it. Scorpios make money. I also see this as investment, because this is a Scorpio reading. I really see this as some of you are guarding your investments. You're guarding your money. You're letting it sit right now. You're waiting for it to grow. For some of you out there, I see that. Because the thing about these cups is that it represents, you know, Venus, of course, rules love. Well, cups are all about love. But Venus also rules what? Money. Money, 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 honey. So this is a little backwards energy. You might be inheriting some money, some of you out there. Oh, it could be divorce settlement. This is traditions. This comes from that space of marriage or committed relationships, a past relationship. Yeah, they're whoever it is, you had some sleepless nights about this person. You're very guarded now. And I think you're saving up your money. You're watching your investments. Yeah, I think some of you are in a relationship that you've maybe been in for a while. Some of you it's not for a while, but I see tempers flying here. Oh boy, feeling a little stuck. This could also be, for some of you out there, this is my marriage card. Yeah, that's what I think of it. All right, so this Knight of Wands coming before this, 8 of Swords. By the way, this is a lot of 8s now, isn't it? Oh, it's a lot of 7s. 7, 7, 7. You got 3 7s now. 7, 7, 7 on the deck. What? That's a miracle. That's been coming out. Huh. Is it fixed signs? I think it's the fire signs. I've been getting some miracles. All right, you guys are getting miracles too. Oh, and also maybe Cancer. So this looks like it could be a marriage proposal. Someone coming in hot and heavy, an Emperor. You know, I know this is also used. So remember, layers. These are just cards. They're one-dimensional cards. I have to see a few different energies. A backwards energy now coming in here with 8 of Swords to 7 of Swords. You might be trying to, some of you might be using your powers as Scorpios to, you do have powers. You do have like special powers. And I'm not saying that in a delusional kind of way. Like Scorpio is 8th house energy. If you need to escape something, you know how to strategize to do that. It might take time, but that's okay. Scorpios play the long game. So you might be playing a long game here when it comes to a commitment that you need to escape, and you might be sneaking away. Not in like a cheating kind of way. That's not what I'm saying at all. This is also a self-sabotage card, but it's also very clearly gathering up some resources and leaving an area, hoping nobody sees you. Yeah, you're walking. This is another 8 on the deck here. Now we got 2 8s, 2 9s, 2 8s, 3 7s. This is 2 9s are karmic completion. 2 8s is 8 is the number of karmic cause and effect, but when you multiply it, it becomes abundance. So you've got abundance here, completion. I see a miracle. If you're looking for a miracle, you're about to get it. And then we've got a couple of 6s now. I hear someone out there saying, well, when you pull that many cards, it's bound to happen. True that, but we don't have any 10s, right? So something about it is different. Specific numbers. So this is another 6. Yeah, 6 there too. So this has to do with escaping your past. I feel like this is escaping your past. You have the spirit of love here with you. It's like Boom, boom, boom. The love is here for you, my beautiful Scorpios. There is some new beginning you might want to head towards, a passionate new start. You're escaping that energy of the past, and even if you're no longer in the committed relationship, you may energetically still feel like you are connected to that person. Been there. Been there. Oh, I like seeing that. Nice house coming up for you. And Empress. These two characters have been showing up in the readings quite a lot. And I had to pull one more. This is a boon coming through. I said no tens, and then hello. Yeah, now we're gonna keep it together there. I'm looking through a little bit. I do see you're gonna be getting some justice if you're holding on. If you've been, someone might be stalking you. I've been seeing that energy for you. You're gonna get some justice there. You might need to employ justice there. You might need to act, my beautiful Scorpios, and let that person know they're not allowed to do that to you. If we kept going here, I mean, I'm going to take this to the extended is what I'm going to do, but I just wanted you to see that if we kept going, you're going to get justice if someone, like a partner, has been watching you, or if they've been holding out on you in terms of money. You're getting your justice. That's coming through. That's Venus energy. That's your neighbor, Libra. And then here you go. The world's going to turn, and we got Queen of Cups. So now we got King of Cups, Queen of Cups. We got Emperor and Empress here. There is that Queen of Swords. That's creative energy for me as well. So you're getting a boon. And we can see the energy is here for you to transform things. This is death and rebirth. So maybe something came to an end, but because you are Scorpio and you've got Scorpio magic, you are going to be able to make that work for you. Yes, you are. All right, let's scry. The ancestors are obviously here. I don't know if it's obvious. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic reader. I'm trying to keep it under wraps for time, because I've found when I do that, it starts to, sorry, I gotta just put this here for now, so I've got the space. I'm hearing that from the other side, by the way. That's why I stopped. They're like, we can't see all the cards. No, they know what they are, but they can't. They wanted me to move it. I do what I'm told, more or less. More or less. Yeah, that good girl complex, right? You know what I'm talking about? You grow up being told to be a good girl. Oh, you're such a good girl. And then you're an adult going, I am still a good girl. Isn't it so creepy though? Like when someone wants you to call them daddy. Oh man, there's so much Freudian stuff going on. Our psychologies rule our lives. It really, really does. And that's one of the things that's in the 8th house, my beautiful Scorpios. That's why you are good at being psychologists. I know a couple of famous chefs, and I know one of them like really well, if you know what I mean. I won't go any further than that. But no, it's not the one that's in New Orleans, because I know there's one that's really famous. No, I know. I met him overseas, and he's from like UK. So, yep, it does. That's why they wanted me to move it. It looks like the wheel is the thing we're supposed to be looking at here. So if you've been waiting for something to change, this is also possibly about COVID as well on some level for some of you out there. If you've been waiting for the world to change, I think you're going to get your wish, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. Okay, you know how much I love you. I love you. I almost started singing a song one of my grandmothers used to sing. Let me know if you had a grandmother who sang this too. Or maybe a mother. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a whole lot of something I won't say. She had some interesting songs. Anyway, she's actually here. That's why that song is here. Because when I said, I love you, Scorpios, and she said, I love you, a bushel and a peck. Yep, it all came out. It's fun, you know? I get to indulge in this kind of stuff. I don't sound like a nut when maybe I do. Maybe I am. Who knows? I should know, but Anyway, check it out. Ascension. Can you see this card? Let's see. Ah, there it is. That's the ticket right there. Ascension. Yeah. Look at that. I love these cards. They're so dark, but I just love them. So this looks like you are on your way to getting some beautiful luck from above, help from above. I do see that for you. Wonderful. I'm excited. Now my beautiful Heidi Messenger, who I've talked about before, true psychic medium who passed away in 2019. We were very good friends, and it was just incredibly sad and difficult that when she passed, how it happened. That was like a lot of uncomfortable stuff going on there for a lot of people. And she's talking about fairy forts. She was from UK. This is the number 22. It is 2022, and I want to tell you also that 22 is the number of master builders. It adds up to 4. This is all about partnerships, so I think that really fits your reading. The ancients and fairies in harmony did dwell. Heed the boundaries of others, and all will be well. We got a circle there similar to this. I'm seeing the wheel reflected in this card. So you might have somebody that's got some like boundary issues. Maybe they don't have boundaries. Maybe they're asking for boundaries. So with boundaries, it's a catch-22, literally catch-22. This could also be about June 22nd. I'm seeing for some of you out there an important date. For some of you out there, there is an astronomical event. You know, any planetary movement is an astronomical event. So there is some. It's minor. It's like I think it's minor. Something is happening that day. So come on over to Patreon with me, and I will be talking more about that in future readings there for my Patreon subscribers. I like Patreon because it's so straightforward. There's no hidden fees. You pay what you pay. It's $8.88, which, you know, after fees and everything, it's not $8.88. But I chose that number for a reason, the sets of 8s, because of my Scorpio placements. And I just felt like right now, with everything going on in the world, I know I can charge that more than that for a single extended video. But I'm not trying to do this to gouge people that are interested in tarot. You're here the same reason that I was coming to people just like me for a long, long time, looking for answers. I'm not going to be gouging you $30 for one freaking 15-minute video. I'm sorry, but that's robbery. $15, robbery. If you come to my Patreon site, they require tiers. That's how they set things up. So my tiers are like $8, $10, and $12. So it's all about the same. Ultimately, it's really, it's not the same. Every dollar counts. So that's why for $8, you literally get every extended. Like, and right now, there's over 60 videos, 60 extendeds. It's your playground if you want to go and be a cross-watcher. You could do that, you know, and you know how detailed I am. I do numerology, I do Vedic astrology, I refer to the tropical aspects too. Today at 7:17 p.m., we got Mars going into tropical Aries, Vedic Pisces, so it softens it a little bit. From the Vedic perspective, you'll still have abrupt action, you'll still feel motivated to do things, but it might be a little softened. The edges might be a little softened. You might actually have some people have disappearing on you. You know, that's part of the mystery of Pisces, is that sometimes they're like Harry Houdini, you know. They got some serious magic as well. 12th house energy is, wow. That's the house of loss. It's also the house of pleasures of the bed. So, you know, they got a little similar vibe to Scorpios in some ways, you know. But Scorpios are a little bit, they got the fire, you know. Pisces are water of water. So the edges are softened. I have so many people in my life who are Pisces. It's remarkable. It's remarkable. It really is. I have to say, you know, I do love them so much. But I've also, you know, have people come at me who are Pisces, and I like my family members, you know, and my friends. God, I would just die for all those people. I want to give them everything because of the placements in my chart, you know, like you know, when you think about certain planetary placements right now, Saturn's been flirting, a little semi-flirting with Neptune. They're both going retrograde next month. This is stuff that if you look in your chart, it will help you to kind of figure out, you know, what's going on. If you're feeling like, I know that the day that happened, I didn't even realize that was happening on that day, because it happened on the 17th, and it's happening on the 31st as well, next week. So I'm definitely softening, but Saturn is like a little bit of, it's Lord Karma. So my karma is very clearly to procrastinate. It's to slow down. I'm supposed to slow way, way down in this lifetime. And the universe is really like, you know, done things to me to make sure I physically slow down too. So I have to slow way, way down. I go too fast, and that's a problem. So that's part of my lesson, to slow it the fuck down. Like when I decided to do this channel, I was like, guns blazing, you know, part of that expression. I do recognize some people, I guess if you come from a certain part of the country, you're not too worried about that. By the way, if you do want to come, if you're not from New Orleans and you've never been, or you've been and you want to come back, because of the pandemic, I think people are a little scared, although it's crowded AF down there. You know, it doesn't even feel like COVID's happening anymore. Obviously it is, and everybody's still very much woke to that. It's a green zone though. I think people don't realize that, because COVID hit really pretty much right after Mardi Gras is when the lockdown happened, like a few weeks later. That year Mardi Gras was like, I don't know, it was like the 28th or something of February, and I was obviously there. And then I ended up flying somewhere else to see a tiny human be born, and so I got stuck there for a long while, and which was fine because I got to help with the tiny human. Yay, I love it. So ultimately, you know, New Orleans was hit real hard because Mardi Gras literally it just happened in 2020. But I'm telling you right now, you will not find a safer freaking place to be. Even though there's people there, it's nice weather. Go outside. You're outside. Half the stuff is outside. You're going to take a tour of a cemetery? Guess what? Outside. You want to go eat at a restaurant? They got tables outside. And if you're inside, they are on it. I mean, you know, I literally, I've never gotten COVID, fortunately. But because I think I live in an area that's woke. I mean, they are woke to it. Our mayor was like, shutting that shut it right down, you know. And I still wear masks in restaurants and stuff just to be on the safe side because of what I do in my day job. That's why I'm up so early. Yes, I know, I'm excited. Hey, I've been chatting away. Hopefully everybody is doing okay, and I want you to know that if you want to reach out to me, of course you can. My personal email is in the description box below. I probably should have said all this at the beginning. I got to get better at that part. That part I got to get better at. I have an event coming up. It's happening at the end of June. You can go to Eventbrite and get some tickets. I'm donating proceeds to the Elephant Aid International. They have a refuge, a sanctuary for elephants in Georgia, because that's like a place that has like acres and acres and acres. They have a volunteer day. You can go and see it yourself. I've been there. It's unbelievable. And I'm really just trying to basically repair the world, and I'm going to be doing that with this channel as well. I just saw 29 minutes 11 seconds go by. That's my cue. I love you all so much, my beautiful Scorpios. If I don't see you over on Patreon, have a great rest of your day. Namaste, y'all. Bye.